Fuck you, Nero.
There's absolutely no fucking way you just did that. Do you know how much trouble all three of us could get in?
Damn, that's crazy, Edgeworth. But I do not care. Besides, I ain't paying the child support anyway.
Come on, Edgeworth. Let's lighten up and do this tier list, shall we?
You two are absolute fucking buffoons. But fine, let's do this foolish tier list if we must.
Alright, cool. But there is something I should mention. I've actually haven't played the Apollo Justice Trilogy or the Great Ace Attorney games either.
Wow, man. And here I thought you were an actual expert on the Ace Attorney games. You fraud.
What a fool. Why even rank something you know nothing of?
Shut the fuck up. Do you know how fucking long these games are? I will be ranking the Phoenix Wright Trilogy and the Investigations games in this list.
Fine, I guess that's valid that my games are considered in this list.
Alright then, Vergil. Let's start with the OG. Where do I even start? This game has one of the best writing and character arcs I've seen in a video game. It can't get more iconic than that.
I see what you mean, Phoenix. This game has very memorable characters, and every case in this game is fun to play through. There's honestly not any bad things I can say about this game.
Honestly, it's hard to hate on this game. The final case is absolute cinema, and Von Karma is one of the best villains in gaming, period. I should also mention that this game also added an extra case after beating the game, and it's one of the best cases in the series. If this doesn't go in S tier, then all is lost.
Edgeworth, if you gave good takes like this in the courtroom, then we wouldn't be at each other's throats all the time.
Go fuck yourself, lil bro. I'm putting Ace Attorney into S tier, and I'm moving on.
Jesus, somehow you two are worse than Chris and Wesker. Anyway, let's move on to Justice for All. I'm not gonna lie. This game is a glow down after the original.
I see what you mean. Some of the cases are pretty mid, and Franziska Von Karma is such a downgrade from Edgeworth.
I appreciate the compliment, but you're wrong. Franziska is a great character, and you're just trying to hate lil bro.
Say what you want, bum, but she ain't no Von Karma or Godot.
The point is the fact that the first and third case are pretty bad. I don't even want to mention some of the writing in the third case.
But the final case is definitely up there with one of the best. This one throws twists and turns and keeps you surprised at all times. It's honestly one of my favorite cases in the series, especially the two villains in this story.
Yeah, that's valid. But I gotta put this into B tier. Those two cases are just awful, and the final case is what brings it up.
Alright, fine with me. Now we got Trials and Tribulations. Absolute Peak, slap it into S tier.
I'm gonna have to disagree with the S tier, buddy. This game is definitely good, but it's not up there with the original.
I agree. The only reason it's not up there with me is because the final case is absolute dog water. They fucking milked Dahlia Hawthorne way too much into this game. She was fine the first time, but seeing her again as a spirit was tedious as hell.
The only tedious thing going on is your yapping Edgeworth. Did you forget about Godot and Mia?
You got a point there, Phoenix. Godot is such an amazing character, and he has so much depth that interests me into his backstory. Also, being able to play as Mia is fantastic. I'm honestly stuck on this game, fellas.
Let's just put it into A tier. It has some great qualities, but has a few issues. I think it's fair to put it here.
Alright, fine, whatever. Let's move on to your games now, Edgeworth.
I'm putting Investigations into S tier, and there's no debate.
Now I know your ass is tweaking, Edgeworth. Take that shit out of S tier right now.
I'm afraid not right. I'm fine with putting your precious Trials and Tribulations into A tier, so deal with it.
I'm starting to regret inviting you guys here.
Investigations 1 brings a whole new flavor to the Ace Attorney games, and the problem solving is absolutely fun and challenging. You can't disagree with me on this one.
Fine, Bozo, keep it into S tier.
That's fine with me. Shi Longlang is such a fun character to follow as well. His conclusion is fantastic too.
All right, now I'm putting Investigations 2 also into S tier.
Holy shit, all you do is glazing yourself Edgeworth.
Even so, this game is absolute cinema and is fantastic. It has one of the best writing and characters in the series as well. It would be criminal to put it any lower.
Exactly. You must understand, Wright. My takes are just goated.
More like dog shit takes. I'll give you Investigations 2, but you seriously think Investigations 1 is S tier? Bro is retarded.
Can you two shut the fuck up? I literally can't hear myself think.
Blame this absolute buffoon here.
Fine, Phoenix. I'll put Investigations 1 into A. Happy now?
Much better. Anyways, you definitely gotta play the Apollo game soon, Vergil. You're missing out on Dual Destinies.
I will eventually. Don't you worry.
With that all finished, I need you to take us all back to the courthouse so we can finish your trial, Vergil.
Damn, bro, just fucking bounced. Anyways, I'll see you later, Edgeworth.
I have such a headache. What a bunch of fools!